second only to the agriculture sector in terms of value. This is very appreciable number. In this context, I would like to bring one of the theory which is proposed in the year 1954 by Arthur Lewis, and the work he has done, that is economic development with unlimited supply. Yes, please. Anything you'd like to say? Excuse me, anything is going wrong? Can I continue, Dr. Praveen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm telling you, I'd like to bring some theories like theory proposed by Arthur Lewis in the year 1954 and his work on economic development with unlimited supplies of labor. And for that work, he got Nobel Prize in the year 1979. What the works tells, the works is about surplus labor. The works is about structural changes. The country can. Is it? Is it? Nice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, I'm talking about the theory proposed by Arthur Lewis, and for that work he got Nobel Prizes in the year 1979. The work is about structural changes. We can think about our mindset. Okay, the structural changes means if a country is moving or having transitions between agriculture sector to manufacturing sector or in service sector, then the economic development can come. Then the economic growth can come. Then the self-reliant growth can come. So what's the main theory proposed by Arthur Lewis in the year 1954 is about surplus labor. My point here is that I'm talking about this sector, MSME sector is able to provide employment about 111 million people, which is second to the agriculture sector. What happened in agriculture sector? There is a high chances of having surplus labor. Or in other words, there is having the marginal productivity of the labor maybe declining or maybe zero or maybe negative. The point here is that the productivity, I'm talking about the productivity in agriculture sector is declining, or particularly the average productivity of the labor is declining. So what happens if the average productivity of the labor declines, then it's not good sign for the economy. So any countries or the economy should think some changes. And the changes can come if we can think alternative. Alternative in the sense that the countries should move from agriculture to manufacturing particularly. And in this context, the role of MSME cannot be ignored. MSME can play a major role if you can remember in the COVID time or in the pandemic time. At that time, government announces lots of stimulus package to promote the MSME. Why? Because at that time we have experienced the problem of resistance, okay, the problem of low level of demand, the problem of migrations, lots of problems was there, and government knows that it is only the MSME sector which can able to overcome such problems. Coming to the data which is published, or the source is a national sample survey, 73 rounds in terms of employment in different sectors, that is manufacturing sectors, electricity sectors, trade sectors, other servicing sectors. If you look into the figure tells that 360.41 lakh people are doing employment in manufacturing sector. In electric sectors, the number is very less, but we cannot ignore this number also because it's growing sector. In trade sector, the number is telling that 387.18 lakhs people is getting employment in the trade sector. In servicing sectors, it's about 362.22 lakh people. If you look into the share, percentage share to total employment, manufacturing sector itself is contributing towards total employment is about 32 percentage. Electricity is zero, but in future it is having high scope in electric sectors, growing of electric sectors. Trade is about 35 percentage. How this number comes? If you divide manufacturing number, that is 360.41 to 109.89, you get this number 32 percentage or 35 percentage. The interesting point is that rural and urban sectors, there's no much gap. Or I'll tell you, rural sector under manufacturing sites or activities or categories, the rural sector dominates over urban sectors. Meaning here is that in rural sector, the manufacturing sector can get more employment as compared to urban sectors. And in trade, although the number is very less in comparatively less in urban sector, but not that much gap is there. It's about 160.64, and in urban sector is about 226.5. Servicing sector is also in rural sector is about 150.53 lakhs, and in urban sector it is 211.69. The gap is not much between rural and urban sectors. The point here is that the gap is not much or wider. It's a good sign for the economy. If you can remember, one of the objectives of any government or fiscal policy is to reduce the inequality, reduce the level of employment, reduce the level of poverty, increasing the level of employment, achieving high level of growth, breaking the vicious circle by creating more demand, by creating more income. If you can break, then only the productivity can come, then only the self-reliant growth can come, then only the development can come. Anyhow, we have to break the circle. What is that circle? If there will be low investment or low income, if there will be low income, okay, then there will be low demand. Because if people will not have more income, then how they can demand? If there will be low income, low demand. If there will be low demand, then there will be low investment. If there will be low investment, then will be low capital formations. If there will be low capital formations, there will be low output or productions. So anyhow, we have to break that circle. Otherwise, it will move around it. In this context, MSME can be measured or vital role to break that circle, to bring high level of income, to bring investment, to bring effective demand, to bring high productivity, to bring high development, to bring self-reliant growth. But the point here is that, however, the majority of these companies don't have website. Many are not registered. Just 3.3 lakhs of them are between 5 crore and 70 crore in annual turnover. Only 5,000 MSMEs falling between 70 crore and 250 crores. The number, although I told you, the importance of MSME towards self-reliant growth, but the number is not, satisfactory. But the question is that why? Why the number is not much satisfactory? Even if it contributes, or MSME sector contributes or promotes high development, it's because of fund, because of money, because of capital stocks. It's because if you want to produce anything, any output, you need capital. We know that India is a developing country, or India is having labor-intensive country, but we cannot ignore the principle. We cannot ignore the capital part also. We cannot ignore, because the definitions of productions, if you know, bring the definitions of production, is nothing but the technological relationship between input and output. What is output? How output comes? Output is a function of capital and labor, or labor and capital. Capital, you cannot, ignore capital. Capital is at most needed. So, looking into the capital, so what I found, there are the sources of fund available for MSME. So, what I found that these are the major sources, that is commercial banks. When I'm talking about commercial bank, I'm talking about public sector banks and private banks. Okay, this is one of the source of fund which is providing capital to the MSME sectors. Next source is government schemes. Another source available for them is PPR or P2P lending, venture capitalist, and finally it's about crowdfunding. When I'm talking about commercial bank, what is coming to my mind is about PSP loans in 59 minutes. What is it? It is an online marketplace that allows public sector banks to approve MSME loans up to 1 crore in principal in 59 minutes. So you can actually get principal's approval before 1 hour in principals. Then you should know what is the procedure. What is the procedure for PSB loans in 59 minutes? Procedure is MSME borrowers are not required to provide any physical documents. It's not required any physical documents like your Aadhaar card, your GST, uh, tax return, or whatever. It's not required. MSME borrowers are not required to provide any physical documents for principal's approval of this platform. The recipient is expected to contact the pertinent branch after getting the in-principle approval letter in order to convert the in-principle approval into regular sanctions and obtain loan disbursement. Then, what is the data is available? What is the figure is telling? You people are very much interested in figure number. The figure is telling, as of November 2018, there's a new launch related to preliminary approval number is about only 4,964. The number got drastically increases as of June 2019, that is 62,680. Out of that, final transactions number is 45,265 as of June 2019, whereas in 18, that is as of November 18, the number is very less. Out of 4,964, the final sanctions is about 748, which is very low. When coming to the money, because people are very much interested in money, how much money comes. What is the amount sanctions? As of November 2018, only 209 crores from sanctions. The number got drastically increased in June 2019, that is 12,663 crores. What about renewal? The number tells under preliminary approvals, the number is as of November 2018 is about 67,077 only, and as of June 2019 is about 1,02,731. Anything would like to tell me? Anybody would like to stop me here? No, your voice is not clear. Sunil Kumar. Sunil Kumar, are you telling something? Are you stopping me?
Sir, you can continue.
Okay, fine. So in total, the preliminary approvals as of November 2018 is about 72,041, whereas as of June 2019 is about 1,65,411 in total. Sanctions amount as of November 19 is only 637 crore, and it got increases, not drastic increases, I can say, very negligible increases from 67 to 40,156 crore. What is the practical things? Okay. We are very much interested in practical issues. The figures tells this, but real inputs from we collected from inputs from entrepreneur. That is obtaining regular sanctions from bank after in principal clearance. However, has not been that much easy. They told that it's not that much easy. You have to get fund from formal sector like banks. What happened in such circumstances? There is having excessive delays in sanctioning or high chances of rejections. High rejections rate have been seen. Delay and rejections. The next choice for them, the present statistics shows that 84% of MSME credit have obtained from informal sources, meaning that is P2P, as I told you, P2P and peer-to-peer lending, venture capitalist, and crowdfunding. All such sources are coming under informal source. And the number mounting to around is about 58.4 lakh crore. Coming from informal sector. What happened? Such loans have the tendency to remain informal because it risk, which causes risk, or which increases the NPA. Okay. The proposed solutions. Solutions is crowdfunding. What I felt that what is crowdfunding? Is small amount of fund collected from large set of people or large set of individuals. You know, use small funds collected from large set of people. What is the importance of crowdfunding? The importance of crowdfunding is due to rising penetrations of technology into our daily lives. It has become a particular popular method of fundraising for both corporate and social organizations. It allows a big group of people to take the role of banks or other financial institutions and make money available to those who would otherwise struggle to get into traditional loans. It not only aids in the raising of finance, but it also validates the ideas, knowledge, or inventions of the individual or company. You get more ideas if you know, go for this source, this crowdfunding. But it is coming to my mind is an example of crowdfunding. I'd like to tell you about Kickstarter. What is Kickstarter? Which is a crowdsourced platform that aims to finance independent designer and people with great ideas. What about this platform? The platform is telling the project's founder develops a Kickstarter page for his or her project where he or she describes about the project. Will tell you about your ideas. Definitely give information in that page. Explain how it will be completed and updates the community and its progress how it goes on. The page also includes information of how much money is needed and how much money has been donated. If the target amount of money can be raised, the money gets to the developer. If it cannot, then it won't. It is also a mechanism in place to reward donor. What does it mean? Let's say you get money or you accumulate some funds, and by using that fund you have developed some product, then you can, as a token of appreciation, so you have given some, something to that donor. Someone who donates a particular amount of money will receive the finished product or anything as a token of appreciation. That's it. This is about this platform, Kickstarter platform. The issues, the problems, you have to think about the issues also, or problems. What is the problems? What happened to that? Why it is not that much success? Many times a company is already on the verge of collapse unless they finish their product. Next problem or issues comes. Since the investors have no control, you don't have any control on that fund. Since the investors have no control over where the money is spent, corporations sometimes spend the money unproductively or recklessly. If the money will not utilize in productive manner, forget about profit. Money should be, or the you know funds should be utilized in productive way. Then only the output will come. As you don't have any control, so it's high chances of use that fund in an unproductive manner. So what happened as a result? The profit margin remains the total amount of money is never enough to keep them afloat. In this context, what is the choice? Okay, coming to let's summary. Then I'll tell you something about future scopes. Summary is telling that MSMEs are facing difficulty to obtain funding. It is also inability to attract foreign direct investment into infrastructure utilities. If you can able to attract the FDI also in MSME, then somehow the fund issues can be solved. We cannot able to attract FDI because of poor infrastructure, poor government mechanisms, poor utilities, all those things. But what is the result? Resulting in reducing manufacturing capacity, scarcity of technological expertise, scarcity of marketing aid, and inability to recruit the best talent due to lack of competition. The talent will not, best people will not come. Best will not come. How we can, expect best output? No competitions. So, in this context, crowdfunding can be better choice for MSME. Although there is having some issues in crowdfunding source, but some improvement can be done. This improvement, what we felt that blockchain technology, which has already been implemented in case of Bitcoin under cryptocurrency, the blockchain technology they have already implemented and they got success. Uh, so that what are the problems now? So what are the issues which I will explain about this from Kickstarter? We can able to remove such problem, if we can implement or reduce or implement blockchain-based peer-to-peer crowdfunding. Uh, I think if we can able to implement, then we can able to create some funds, and if we can able to create some funds, then uh, the self-reliant growth can be achievable, and standard of living of a people, development, all such qualitative things can be achieved. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for such a
Nice
nice
presentation.
presentation.
Uh,
And
in your
in your
presentation,
presentation,